Alright, what's going on, guys? I decided to play some Black Ops 2 since apparently this is still a very loved COD. Every single time that I hop online, there's at least 100,000 people playing, and that's just on Xbox alone. I have no idea how many players are online across all platforms in total, across the PC, PS3, Wii U, Xbox, but I'd imagine there's at least 200,000 in total, so 200,000 people still playing Black Ops 2 3 years after it released. That's pretty insane. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's pretty insane. So it's pretty obvious that Treyarch hit a home run with this game. I guess I can say I definitely see why so many people still love this game and still play it. I definitely did enjoy my time while this game was in its prime, but I did have my minor grievances. I guess it's pretty much impossible to not find something annoying with the COD or really any shooter. But my major complaints were the snipers, like all the snipers in every single lobby, mainly the spammable snipers. I didn't really mind the DSR and the ballista too much, since when somebody missed with those, usually they were screwed. But with spammable snipers, it doesn't really matter if you miss your first or second shot. I mean, you still got a couple more shots to spam away at the enemy with. So yeah, I didn't really like spammable snipers too much. They always kind of wrestled my jimmies quite a bit. And I guess my second major complaint would be the target finder campers. I mean, every single lobby that I played in, there would be at least one or two douchebags just sitting behind a head glitch with a LMG target finder, or somebody laying prone in their spawn with a target finder. So yeah, I didn't like those. I didn't like dealing with those kind of people one bit. And I guess I might as well throw in C4 in my list of complaints, while I'm at it, since I really did hate getting C4'd. It was the most obnoxious piece of equipment in Black Ops 2 by far. So I'm really glad they're nerfing it in Black Ops 3. Thank you, Lord Vonderhaar, for listening to our prayers. C4 is getting nerfed. It's no longer going to be able to be detonated before it lands on something, or while it's in the midair. So yeah, I'm really glad about that. But yeah, overall I did enjoy my time on pubs, even though I didn't really play them too much. At least not the normal pubs. I was too busy being a sweaty MLG tryhard in the league play playlist and private matches. And I guess that kind of leads into my main topic, which is me just answering a common question that I get on Twitch. I mean, it's pretty much a guaranteed question every single time that I go live. I get asked the same question, this very same question, at least 4 or 5 times a stream. And I have answered it briefly on stream, but I've never really given it a detailed answer, so I figured might as well just go ahead and do it on this channel right here. So yeah, and that question happens to be, Ron, are you going pro in Black Ops 3? Which is a very flattering question. The way it's worded, it's actually very flattering, because it kind of implies that I can just go pro whenever I want. Whenever I choose to go pro, that's when I'll go pro. So yeah, it's very flattering that you have that much confidence in me to word the question that way. But the proper or better way to word that would be, are you going to play competitive, and are you going to try to go pro in Black Ops 3? And the answer to that would be, I don't know. I really don't. There are 2 variables / unknowns that are keeping me from giving you a definitive answer. The first variable being the status / future of competitive Call of Duty. Since as it stands right now, competitive Call of Duty, and really Call of Duty in general, but I'm just talking about competitive Call of Duty here. As it stands right now, competitive Call of Duty is basically a sinking ship. Treyarch, with Black Ops 2, they built the Titanic, a beautiful, grand, amazing ship / game for competitive, and when it started its voyage, everything looked great. It looked like it had a bright future ahead of it. It looked like it was going to complete its voyage just safe and sound. And then Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer just come in like fucking icebergs and completely wreck their shit. So now, the ship is sinking, and it's up to Vonderhaar to come save the day and stop the ship from sinking. Whether that's going to happen or not, nobody knows. Nobody can say for sure, but I do have faith in Vonderhaar and Treyarch to pull it off, but I could be completely wrong. There's always a chance that Black Ops 3 might not be enough to stop the ship from going all the way to the bottom. And even if it does somehow save it, there's always a chance that Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer could just come in with more icebergs and just completely fuck everything up again. So everything's just so uncertain with Call of Duty's future. And on top of that, I mean, competing does take quite a bit of money and time to do. So this kind of leads into my second point or concern. which is it really wise to spend so much time and money on something that could just completely disappear within the very near future? And especially in my situation, since I'm just about to start college again, I don't have too much expendable income, and I'm most likely going to be going into something in the medical field. I haven't nailed it down to something specific yet, but regardless of what I choose, gaining entrance into medical school and actually getting a medical degree, that's going to be a very long, grueling, and expensive road to walk, or at least so I've been told. I mean, obviously I haven't done it myself. You know, if I had, I'd most likely be implanting double Ds right now. But yeah, so even if the future competitive Call of Duty looks like it's going to be bright, stable, and lucrative, there's always a chance that I just really might not have the time or money to compete, you know, thanks to my education. So who knows, man? Who knows what the hell is going to happen? I'm just going to have to sit back and wait and see how Black Ops 3 goes and how the first year or two of college goes, and just go from there. But yeah, that's all there really is to it. I mean, I just wanted to let the people know that, you know, the people that still want to see me compete, I just wanted to let you guys know what my exact thoughts and concerns were, so you guys, you know, wouldn't have any more questions regarding that. And yeah, that's all I had to say. And oh yeah, before I go, I wanted to add one more thing. Since I brought up education, I've always been curious to know what my fellow gamers and my subscribers, what you guys are pursuing in academics. You know, what degree you're going for, what you're planning on going for in the future. Maybe, you know, maybe you're just starting high school or something and you don't even know. But yeah, I've always been curious to see what my fellow gamers are going for. So if you guys would let me know in the comment section, I'd gladly read through that. But yeah, that's all I had to say. I'll be back again, most likely sometime later in the week. Most likely with a stream too, and I guess I'll see you guys then. Oh, and thanks for watching. I almost forgot to say that. Goddamn scumbag Ron.